Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me in this special workshop, Restorative Yoga for the Chronic Life. So there's always a question that I ask people. So if you've done any trainings with me, you'll probably have heard this before, but who has the most power to impact our quality of life? The answer is us. Every single day, we get to make many decisions, small and large, that add up to our life. This is why I do what I do and why I'm so into yoga. So I have shown you this before, so if you've seen any other trainings, you'll have seen this, but I just show it because I want you to see that there's research showing us that self-efficacy helps our outcomes. So us helping ourselves creates better outcomes for us. What does better outcomes mean? I mean, that means better sleep, less pain, less fatigue, improvement on all of those measurement scales that they have us do. So you are someone with chronic pain, fatigue, insomnia, fibromyalgia. You've been waiting for yoga created specifically for us. Maybe you would like to reclaim movement, move without causing flares, working towards your own goals outside of just exercising. Like I said, to improve sleep, decrease pain, increase energy. These are our sort of goals and outcomes we're looking at, right? And we want to honor where you are in the journey right now. You also know that calming the central nervous system is something that will help manage your symptoms and that yoga offers us the tools to help. But if you didn't know that already, you're in the right place because I will share a little bit about that with you. We're going to learn specifically about how restorative yoga specifically can help us, and we're going to do a restorative yoga pose that can help you to relax right now. So really quickly, a little bit about me. Who am I? There's me on the screen. I've been sharing my journey as a chronic challenge fighter, a mama, and a busy woman for several years. I've been practicing and reaping the benefits of yoga and meditation for years. It is a dream to share this with you. I lost so much of my life waiting for a diagnosis, waiting for a doctor to help, waiting for research to show me what to do, and then trying all the things. I've been busy. So now I have reduced my pain levels by half, dramatically reduced my fatigue levels. I sleep 100 times better. Not perfect, but way better. I have 3 healthy children, all 5 years old and under right now. I experience less brain fog, less anxiety, and less digestive symptoms. I have a small business, and I'm thankful every single day. I did it the hard way. I did it alone. So now you can do it the easier way. There are no magic buttons, no cures and no easy fixes, but there is the research and learning of those who have gone before. Yoga and meditation are 2 prominent parts of my whole of life wellness plan. Notice I said prominent, not the only. My blog, Melissa vs. Fibromyalgia, is featured as one of Healthline's top 19 fibromyalgia blogs of 2019. My YouTube channel was included in FeedSpot's top 15 fibromyalgia YouTube channels list. I've written 2 books, Melissa vs. Fibromyalgia, My Journey Fighting Chronic Pain, Fatigue and Insomnia, and Pregnancy and Fibromyalgia. I facilitate 2 Facebook groups, which you are welcome to come and join, and I'll give you the information below. And I've also created numerous trainings and micro courses and the Fibromyalgia Framework Workbook and the Foundations of Yoga for Chronic Pain and Fatigue course and more. So what we're doing today, this is a little bit of brief information about what restorative yoga is and how it can help us. Then we're going to give it a go by doing a restorative yoga pose. But if you're not into trying it out today, then just watch and see what it looks like so that you can have a sense of what it is. Now, we always want to be mindful. You are the one who's in charge of your body. So if something doesn't work for you, then please don't do it. If getting on the floor today is not useful for you, you can actually do the pose I'm going to show you in bed, and you're just listening to your body, right? I cannot see you. I don't know your physical ability level, so just be mindful. So let's dig in. What can restorative yoga offer us? Well, it enhances flexibility with very gentle stretching. It provides total relaxation of body and mind. It improves capacity for healing. It helps us to tune into our body, and it balances the central nervous system. So we're going to talk more about this. It balances the central nervous system. What does a balanced central nervous system result in? Better sleep, less pain, reduced anxiety, relaxation, good digestion. It helps you to heal well, helps you to have more energy or enough energy to do what you need to do, and less brain fog. So why do we care about having a balanced central nervous system? Because we want all of those outcomes that it offers: sleep, pain relief, energy. A lot of the research suggests that fibromyalgia is the result of a central nervous system dysfunction, specifically an overactive nervous system, which stresses and exhausts the brain. Simply put, we are too often in fight or flight mode and the struggle to activate the rest and digest mode. Fight or flight is that response we have to stressful stimuli, like a bear chasing us, right? So our energy is diverted to the functions that are needed to fly or run really fast. You know that experience when you have like a belly full of butterflies on crack? You feel shaky and anxious and fearful and a bit sick? That's what the fight or flight mode is. So what are the symptoms of central nervous system overactivity? Anxiety, insomnia, breathlessness, inability to relax, poor digestion, high blood pressure, fear, fatigue, lethargy. Are any of these ringing a bell for you? So chicken or egg? It doesn't really matter if our symptoms are caused by a central nervous system overactivity or not. We can benefit from balancing it. Remember that better sleep, less pain, reduced anxiety, relaxation, good digestion, heal well, have enough energy, less brain fog. It sounds pretty exciting, right? Imagine if we could tap into it and improve even just a tiny bit of those things. So what is restorative yoga? This is a big question because a lot of people actually get it confused with yin yoga. But restorative yoga is a passive practice that utilizes props like cushions or bolsters or blocks to achieve total support. Yin yoga also holds poses for a bit longer than other traditions, around 5 minutes or so, but that's looking for deep sensation and is energetically more strenuous while being relatively gentle. Whereas with restorative yoga, you have all your props around you. You usually do it in a calm atmosphere. You'll do fewer poses, and the goal is to be fully relaxed. So there may or may not be calming music and essential oils as well. And the way I do it is fully with our needs in mind. So I know that we don't have the energy or the time to do it for a long time. We need support in certain manners, and we also need specific outcomes, right? So we've got to be careful of certain parts of our body. We've got to be working with our energy levels. There's just so much to it. So really the best way to show you what restorative yoga is to show you, right? So I've got some pictures here of me practicing. So there's me with legs on the cushion. So that's my creative take of how to do legs up the wall pose in bed, because it's a very, very excellent pose that helps calm the central nervous system and helps our body to relax. But it's not always easy for us to lie on the floor next to a wall and hold our legs up. So that's how you can do it on your bed. There is the side lying twist, and there is restorative child's pose or supported balasana, whichever you would like to call it, and that's a very supportive, very delicious restorative yoga pose, which I am going to show you how to do it next. So we're going to move into the video of restorative child's pose. So again, you are welcome to either give it a go using your own things that you have in your house. Maybe you have a couple of pillows or some cushions. Feel free to pause and unpause and pause and unpause while you figure it out. But if you just want to have a look at it today and just see what it looks like and get a sense, absolutely fine. Please do feel free to do that. But just remember to be mindful. Make sure you know you're allowed to move. It is very gentle, but very powerful. So I'll see you on the other side. So how do you feel? I hope you feel good. Don't worry if you feel a little bit fatigued or more sleepy. What that means is you've turned on your parasympathetic nervous system. You have activated your rest and digest mode. So after experiencing this, I have a question for you. Do you want to learn some more restorative yoga with me? I have a brand new special program, which I'm really excited about. It's called Restorative Yoga for the Chronic Life. Now, we're not going to talk about it for too long because the purpose today was to get you into what restorative yoga is and then give you a chance to see and practice for yourself. But restorative yoga is, this program is designed with a restorative yoga pose library, so you can learn those poses in depth and use them as a standalone tool. Then you can use the restorative yoga classes. So we put a few of those poses together and make specific poses, some for in bed, some for a flare, some for everyday use, right? So this is taking those tools and using them when and how you need them. You will also be able to download the videos and keep them, so you can kind of do the whole play, pause while you figure it out, because it does take some time to learn, but once you've learned it, you've got a tool for life. And the excellent part that goes with it is the group support. So you'll get an exclusive pop-up group, so everybody doing the journey together, we can chat together about it. And you'll also get access to my office hours to ask me questions and submit videos for feedback and all that kind of thing. But let's just be super clear here, okay? The level of benefit depends on the amount of effort you put in. I can give you the tools, the information, the support, but I can't do the work for you. I'm a coach and yoga teacher, not a medical professional, and I can't guarantee more than I will make the best resources I can, come alongside you and help you do the work. And I will do this. I've created the best content possible to equip you on your journey, because that's the most anyone can do. Day to day, it's on you. This program is not meant to diagnose or treat you. That's between you and your medical team. My work is meant to equip you to take control of your journey so that you reach your definition of thriving as fast as possible. I don't offer magical fixes. You have to commit to a practice. The benefits yoga has to offer are fantastic and research-backed and experienced by me and many others. And you can feel great after a class and experience some immediate benefits. But my biggest benefits came after several years of continual practice. And I do a lot of other things to be as well as possible. You'll read about that in my blog and in my Facebook groups and my YouTube videos. I'm an open book here. Improving your symptoms takes time, effort, and a lot of different things and support. But when we talk about doing yoga, it's literally a few minutes a day can be helpful. For us, it's better to do 5 minutes a day than it is to try and do one big long class and then not be able to do anything for 2 weeks. So what is your investment and what do you get? So this program is available for just $179, and you'll receive the 4-module program with all of the restorative classes that I told you about, which is going to help us get into that rest and digest response, which is going to give us all of those benefits we talked about earlier: the sleep, the pain relief, the digestive help, the brain fog reduction. So all of the poses and classes, and you get to download and keep them forever, which means you can use them anywhere, anytime. And it's all especially designed for chronic pain and fatigue fighters. You get that exclusive group to chat through the program, the office hours to ask me and get my feedback. You get lifetime access, so you can keep refining your practice and keep getting those updates, because I am always learning more and implementing more and updating everything. All of this is worth well over $250. It also has the potential to save you hundreds of dollars in physical treatments, and you can see the bonus download for that tip sheet. You also get exclusive discounts. So all my team members get 25% off private personalized one-to-one sessions. So if you want to check in with your practice, create a more personalized toolkit, or look at some simple sustainable changes to help you with your goals, you can send me an email and we can set it up. And you can't really put a value on the feeling of knowing mindful movement options to enact yourself every day without waiting for someone else to help. What would it be worth to enjoy movement again? If you could improve sleep, pain, or fatigue, even just a little. Priceless? Me too. In addition to all of this, if you get in the next week, then you'll receive access to all of my Fibromyalgia 101 micro courses. The value is $69 and they're not currently available for purchase separately. This will help you work through the 6 key areas of fighting fibromyalgia. Now the doors will close soon. This program is not always open for enrollments because you are fully supported, and we all need to be on the same journey really for the maximum benefit, especially when we're working together as a team. So this is not going to be available again for some time. Now here is some feedback from a student of mine. You go slowly enough, are not pushy, demanding perfect poses or the world will end, etc. So I'm truly not feeling stressed about it. For the first time, I'm in a yoga class and I feel like I'm actually going to get it. I feel like if all I did was go through these poses presented in the first module of the Foundations course, just as you have presented them here for us, over and over, that alone would be huge benefit and is doable. I'm sold. I really can do this and I love how it feels. So some frequently asked questions. When does this course start and finish? It's offered 3 times a year. You'll have lifetime access for as long as the course exists, so you can take your time. What if you're unhappy with the program? Well, it is designed with you in mind, and if you genuinely give it a go, I believe you'll see benefit. But if you feel it is not for you within the first 30 days, you can request a refund. No harm, no foul. And who's in charge? You are. You are always in charge of your body, so please check in with your medical team, continually check in with yourself, and ask questions. This course is not a live class, and as such, I can't see you except for what you share. Plus, even in class, the teacher doesn't know what you're experiencing, so you are always in charge. Do you need to check with your physical therapist or doctor? Yes, please. You need to be cleared to exercise, and it's a good idea to run the idea of doing yoga by your medical team. What is mindful movement anyway? It just means continually checking in with yourself and being aware of how you're moving and how it's impacting you. You are in charge of your body. If something feels too strong, pull it back. If something feels great, feel free to hold it a little longer. Cultivating awareness of movement is really beneficial for us. And is there a payment plan option? Yep, it's right there on the sign up page. So a few more things that people say about my work is here. I think it was exceptional. I'm dealing with the idea that this will never go away, and I think that's my biggest struggle. Other ailments or conditions I've had in the past have been an operation or a cure. It's been a bit overwhelming on flare days. I really love this. It is really well researched and honest. You have a really lovely, calming voice. I am deeply thankful for all of your information and resources. I also appreciate your focus on being holistic and trying to treat the underlying cause of the condition rather than solely the symptoms. You're an inspiration, and I'm so thankful to have found your resources. I had a yoga session with Melissa recently. She kindly commented on my technique and was very encouraging. I learned a lot and had fun doing it. She's a fantastic coach, and I definitely recommend her. The one-on-one sessions are totally worth it. So that's the end of our workshop. I thank you so much for being here with me. I'm so pleased we could do it together. If there's only one thing you got out of today, I really hope it is that you know that you have the ability to improve your quality of life with teeny tiny choices every day, and that self-efficacy improves our outcomes. The second thing I hope you know is that calming our central nervous system can help us. If you're super excited about this program, please come and secure your spot now. I'd be so delighted to share the journey with you. But if you're not quite ready for this program, or if you want some more information about my work, please check out melissaversefibromyalgia.com. I have over 200 blog posts there for you. And you are also welcome to email me, melissavsfibromyalgia@gmail.com, with your questions. Again, thank you so much for being here. Feel free to replay the workshop for the child's pose, and feel free also to watch it a couple of times to get a sense of what it's like. I really hope that you enjoy it. Again, give me feedback. I love to hear how this was for you, and I always love to know how it goes. So if you're going to practice our supported child's pose a few times, I'd love to hear how it goes for you. So do drop me an email. Do come and join Melissa vs. Fibromyalgia Inner Circle Facebook group, and I will catch you again soon.